Hello everyone, welcome back. I hope you all had a fantastic week. Happy Friday. Looking forward to the weekend. It is Easter. I cannot believe it's Easter already. Like, I just found out on Tuesday that Easter's this weekend because I thought it was like a couple weeks away. But anyways, if you do celebrate Easter, I hope you have a fantastic Sunday. And let's jump into favorites. I had some crazy stuff going on this week. I had a migraine for a couple of days and I've got some lip issues that I will explain in just a minute. But I did want to touch base on this. If you guys saw my biggest haul ever, I called it biggest haul ever and BeautyCon experience or something like that, I will link it. But I talked about this new brand of nail polish. It's the Seche brand or Seche, I don't know. I'm thinking this is the same brand that Seche is, maybe, but I'm not positive on that. But this nail polish has lasted me all week. I do have a little bit of chipping, but I'm super impressed so far with this brand. Basically, like I said in the haul video, what they said to me was that the UV rays from the sun will help your manicure last longer. So it's like a gel polish, but you don't have to use a light with it because you naturally get UV rays from the sun. So I thought that was super cool, and it has lasted on me a pretty good amount of time. Usually nail polishes don't last on me long. So I did like that, and I wanted to kind of update you guys on that. There must be a lot of clouds in the sky today because it is very bright and sunny, but it keeps fading in and out. So I think the sun's like going behind the clouds. Anywho, I had a bit of a couple fails this week, and I wanted to mention them to you. This is the new ColourPop eyebrow pencil, and the formula isn't the fail. The color is. I got it, and I got it because it was Dope Taupe, but I mean, I really don't think that that is straight up taupe. You know what I mean? It's very, very, very warm on my brows. Now I did use this on like the center part of my brows, but then I had to go in with another brow pencil that is more true brown or true taupe. I actually went in with the Ardell mechanical brow pencil, which I just got also. I just got this, and this reminds me of the Hourglass one. So, I mean, you can see this one is just more true brown, and this one is so warm tone. It does not look good all over my brows. So if you were thinking about getting Dope Taupe, keep that in mind, because I even had Leslie swatch it. I was like, can you swatch this and see if it pulls really orange on you too? And it did on her too. But I've seen Shay from That Girl Shay XO like try this on, and it looks super taupe. So I guess it just kind of depends on your coloring, but if you're anywhere near my skin tone or hair coloring, this one is probably going to be a little too warm for you. So that was a fail, but I do like the texture and the formula, the consistency of it. It does last all day. I love that it comes with a spoolie for $5. I don't think you can go wrong. Just be careful picking your color. And then, oh my goodness, this week with my lips, it was so insane, and they started doing this last week. Rewind to about a year and a half ago when Bite Beauty came out with their lip mask, and I had the first lip mask, like the original, and it was okay. But then I got the champagne lip mask, the colored one, and it did the same exact thing to my lips. You can't see it because I have something on over it, but it is so red and inflamed, and I have like little red marks all around my lip, even especially on the top. So I had to like overline my lips just to color in or cover that rash, I guess. But it did that with the lip mask. And then unfortunately, it's done it with these lipsticks too. Now the original lipsticks, like Red Sienna, I used to wear that all the time, and I wore it a couple weeks ago and it was fine. But something in these Amuse Boucher, however you say it, lipsticks, and in the lip mask does not agree with my lips. And I read the ingredients. Because it said it was food grade ingredients, I thought maybe there was eggs in it because I'm highly allergic to eggs, but I didn't see anything that had eggs like in the ingredient list. I know the Agave lip mask has lanolin, so maybe I kind of have like a sensitivity to that. But unfortunately, these did that same thing to me, and I can't. I have to take them back because they do not work for me whatsoever. And then So instead, all week I've been using kind of like a balm type product, but I like a little color, and I picked this up at Target. It is the Covergirl Oh Sugar Lip Vitamin Infused Balm, and this is in the color Jelly. That's all I have on. I did line, like I said, with a lip liner, but on top of that, I just have on this shade. This is so comfortable. It doesn't give you a lot of payoff, but you can build it up. Like, I didn't fill in my lips with that lip liner, so what you see on the inside of my lips is just this. This is so comfortable, and I saw Melissa Autry talk about these being compared to the fresh lip balms that are like $20, $25, and I totally agree. They even smell like the fresh lip balms, and they feel like them. They're amazing. If you're looking for a good balm that has a little bit of color, I definitely recommend these CoverGirl ones for sure. So I kind of feel like I'm going out of order because I talked about lips first, and I usually do that last, but I'm just going with the flow, y'all. Okay, It Cosmetics came out with a today special value. I'm sure a lot of people are posting their videos today because it is today only. But what stood out to me, there were two products that really stood out to me in the today special value, and I wanted to mention them. They came out with a Bye Bye Under Eye Illumination. Now, the original Bye Bye Under Eye works beautifully on my face, but not under my eyes. It's just too like drying and thick, and I have really dry under eyes as it is. So I was so excited that they came out with this. Mine's in the color Light. Now you can see under my eyes, this is what I have on today. It's not illuminated. It's not like a liquid illuminator like on my cheeks. It is just a lot more nourishing to me under my eyes than the original formula. I've used this almost every day that I got this because it's just amazing. I definitely think they hit a home run with this one. This is such a good product for those of us that have kind of more mature or dry under eyes. And then the other thing in this today special value that I'm so excited about is the Bye Bye Makeup. It's a cleansing balm, and but it feels so good. It smells citrusy, first of all, and it also has, it says skin softening serum concentrate in it, so it has tons of good stuff. You can actually leave this on your face for 60 seconds and really let it do the work itself. This is probably my favorite cleansing balm that I've ever tried. I've been using it nonstop. I love it. And then real quick, I'll show you what else came in the kit. Bye Bye Pores came out with a blush, and this one's in the color Naturally Pretty. That is the blush I have on today, actually. And it's cool because if you have bigger pores in the center of your face, it will kind of diminish those pores, you know, like the Bye Bye powder, the pressed powder, Bye Bye Pores powder, which is in this today special value too. And then you also get a brush. So you get the brush, the concealer, the cleansing balm, the pressed powder, and then the Bye Bye Pores blush. So it's a really great deal. I think it's $59 plus $3 shipping. So I wanted to tell you that, but mostly for this and the cleansing balm, it's worth it just for these two items for sure. Okay, so another thing on my cheeks that I kind of played with this week and I was so impressed with is the Master Contour Kit by Maybelline. I got the light one. I got this weekend at BeautyCon, and that's the highlighter I have on today. Now, I don't have the blush and contour on. I have something different, but I do love this contour shade. It is such a good neutral contour. Like, it might pull a little bit more warm than cool tone, but it's pretty neutral. The blush is beautiful. This is a perfect everyday makeup palette. Let me just swatch these right here. It's beautiful. I mean, and it's at the drugstore. You know what I mean? Something like this at Sephora would cost $30 or $40, and this is, I believe this is under $10. I think it's a great palette, especially if you travel a lot or if you're someone who doesn't want to pull out a million different products, you know, in the mornings. You could literally use this all over your face and then put this in your crease and put this on the lid and you're good to go. So this is a good palette from the drugstore. It's a steal. Okay, let's talk about something else here. Oh my goodness, I absolutely fell head over heels in love with the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Powder. I like this powder better than anything to set my face, better than the Laura Mercier Translucent, any powder to set my face. Now, I still use the RCMA up under my eyes, but to set my entire face with, this is perfect. If you have dry skin, and sometimes, like, I don't like to set my face every day because it looks cakey, because it clings to dry patches, but not this one. This is the most beautiful, sheer, like, illuminating, but it doesn't make you look super oily or anything. It sets your makeup. It's so finely milled. This is the perfect powder, and I love it. I will never be without this, so I definitely recommend this, especially for those with dry skin. Okay, I guess the last thing we have to talk about is eyes. And okay, on my eyes today I have a glitter, and I don't think that I would be able to use this glitter if it wasn't for the NYX glitter primer. Have you tried this? I've never tried the Too Faced one. I hear it's amazing, but this is the best glitter primer that I've ever tried. I have the LA Splash, and I also have the e.l.f. one, and the NYX one is so much better. Now, on my lids, I have the NYX glitter in GLI04. Is there a name to this? I don't know. I will link these products below, but that's the glitter you see on my eyes. It's stunning, but I could not wear this without a glitter glue, because even with the glitter glue, I did have a lot of fallout. I definitely recommend, if you're ever using glitter, or if you get this NYX glitter, or even pigments, do your eyeshadow first. That way you don't have like glitter falling all over your makeup that you just did. This two paired together though was so beautiful. I will definitely be wearing this again. Like, I keep looking in my mirror over here because I love this glitter so much. I also got a blue one. I might play with that next week or this weekend or something. So, but I couldn't do it without this glitter glue, so I definitely recommend this. And then as far as like the shades in my crease and stuff, I actually reached for this palette a lot this week. It's the Makeup Revolution palette, Redemption Eyeshadow Palette Romantic Smoked. And I actually got this in a swag bag from the Style Haul party at BeautyCon it was on last Friday. And I forgot to mention it in my haul that I did, but I really like the formula of these shadows. Like, they're very, very blendable. They're very pigmented, but like, you can't really mess them up. Oh, this last one right here that I just watched, that's what I have on my inner corner. It's so pretty. They do have a little bit of powder kick up, but look at the pigment of those. I mean, and these are the ones I have on today. So I have on this in my crease, I have this on the lower lash line, this kind of in my outer V, and then this in my inner corner along with that glitter. And I don't know, I really like the pigment of these, and I think it's a little bit up there as far as drugstore eyeshadow palettes go, but I feel like the quality is a little bit better also. This olive shade right here, like, I cannot wait to wear this. Look at it. It doesn't really even look that pretty in the swatch, but I will be putting that one on my eyes next. So I hope you guys enjoy this. As always, let me know what your favorites were in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.